YouTube family, what's happening? We back, part 2, building worlds from scratch. Here we go. We about to get right into it. Like, subscribe, keep this thing alive. We going part 2, building a world meta from scratch. See what we got. Part 1, we was just messing around, going to our world, YouTube world. Here we go. I hope these videos helpful. Anybody watching this, like, share, and subscribe. Keep my YouTube page alive. And we back in the blank world. We didn't even leave anything in here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to press down, right controller, get into build mode, kind of pan out a little. There were some things I wanted to show you too in the settings, that I didn't show at first. What's the phone ringing? Give me 1 second. Got a phone ringing in the background. Turn that off. And we back at it. All right. Oh, boom. There go our satellite. We did leave one thing. That's this. I didn't mean to duplicate it. That's what I didn't mean to do. So that's what that plus is here. So whenever you want to duplicate something, you can just move it and duplicate it. Put your cursor on it, move it. Now it's another one. Now we just got 3 satellites. We got one. We got 1 right there. We got 2 right there. We got 3 right there. It's endless satellites. Come on, let's stop. Let's stick to the plan. We'll go back to our hand, cursor, simple cursor. Delete these, grab them, press down on the joystick. Just gonna greet them, delete them. Now, as you see, I wish I had somebody in here with me so I can show you what it looks like. When you're collabing on a world. So you can invite others to help you build as well. So that's pretty cool. The first thing we're gonna do today, like I said, I want to show you guys something in the settings. If I could get there. All right, settings. And here you got like where you want to snap. Remember I told you about the snapping tool. It's the magnet on your left hand. Comfort. No, this is not what I was looking for. I'm looking for the world settings. Okay, so here we got the name of the world, the description. This is good, so people know what they're getting into when they come into the world. You get to rate your world now. What else is it? Tags, mute assist, and then your settings for the world. It's visible to the public. Only members only can come to this world. Beta world. Available through web and mobile. Compatible with web and mobile. So then you got your player settings. So this is how you want people to hear your voice around the world. Do you want it to be global or do you want it to be local? Local means that they have to be within a certain proximity to hear one another. Global means anybody can just hear anybody talk. The maximum player count, you can set this. This right here is going to change depending on how complex the world is, because it can only, I guess, hold so much space, memory, or I'm not going to get too technical because I don't know, and I'm not going to tell a lie. Suggested minimum player count 1. So at least 1 player has to be in the world for this world to activate and things in this world to move or do whatever. Emotes, emote audio, stuff like that. Can hands collide with physical objects? This is very important. Whether you want your hands to go through objects or do you want your hands to be able to, if you was to put your hand on the wall stop you. And then custom player movement, if you want them to be able to change how they move. The volume of the footsteps, how far you got to be to hear it. things like that will be found here. And this is what I was talking about in capacity. So they give you a pretty much a scale of how much space you have in the world. Right now, we have absolutely nothing. So I don't even know why, maybe because of the satellites that were in here, but they're not in here anymore. Uh, and I said we talked about asset library. This right here is how you will style the materials of anything, paint walls, anything. This is how you get that texture and the look and choose which colors. And then say if you wanted to make something gold, you can come here and it's showing you a preview here in the right of what it would look like on the object. It should. I don't know why it's not showing. Um, when I got my paint preview working, but yeah, you can make things glow. It's like a cheat code for lights because you only allow so many lights. As I remember, I said it's been a while since I've built in the meta, but I'm excited to be back. I kind of like uh the updates they've brought to the headset. Some of these I didn't see some of this stuff beforehand. I don't know, let's do something simple. You can build your own house if you want. I don't know how long that would take, because I started like that and then I quit doing it because I ended up finding this asset library and it's full of things that you still can take and manipulate into your own. Um, so let's find something. uh, Let's find some. I'm still, mind you, I'm sorry. I'm still kind of just uh giving my own self a refresher of the app. It's been so long since I've been on it. Let's find a building. Okay, so what we got here? We got a room, right? We got unfinished house. We got construction. We got bowling alley. The bowling alley. Go to the bowling alley. It's gonna load in. We want to set this. Why is my shapes so off on my holding my, it seems like every time I grab a box, the shapes are not in the box properly. I wonder if this has something to do with my snapping. No? Uh, I don't know. It's killing me though. It's making it hard for me to place my objects. I'm gonna hit this magnet down and turn on the snapping tool, and you see how it starts to lock in. But as you can see, for some reason, let's go inside the bowling alley. Ooh, it's nice. All right, because I'm in build mode, I can do that. Just go inside and preview inside what's inside. Now, if I was some type of master scripter, or I don't know, coder, uh, I would like to kind of turn it and make that interactive. I'm trying to look and see if this thing's on the ground. Then I'm trying to find a door that I can at least. All right, so we here. It's not really snapping. Not like how I needed to snap. What is going on, bowling alley? Anyway, we've made it to this point, so we're gonna just go ahead and see if we can come in here. See, as I'm moving my arms out, in and out, I'm zooming. And if I twist them, put one in front of the other, I'm panning. I can pull it with one. I can do some of this stuff with one hand as far as move around, you know. And I'm using my the handset, the button that's on the actual joystick, not the grabbing one. I guess that would be the grab button. So let's click off of here, get that out the way. Let's close this menu with the flat button, and let's go into preview mode. So this building is collidable. It looks like it. I know it's not. So what I want to do is I want to grab this cursor and I want to press up, and it's going to bring up this, which is, I believe it's called the properties panel for this structure one together. So then what I would do is I'm going to zoom into the group. So now everything is still grouped, but I just zoomed in so I can work within this blue range, you know, and we've got options about things we can do with it, add scripts to it, which we'll get into that stuff. But it's, I want to get everything placed before I start making anything move. Like I would like this door to slide when the player enters this space here. So what I gotta do some refreshing myself. That's not what I wanted to grab. So what I'm gonna do is go to whoop, move it back. Now when it's highlighted, sometimes it's a little hard to put your cursor, but you see the colors change when an item is highlighted. So now I got this, which will be this. So we're gonna replace that, right? And I'm looking for this. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in here. Oop. Sometimes breaking this stuff down can be a little tricky, but it's imagine having to build and paint this surface yourself. So we got the properties panel in here. I'm gonna go inside that group. And I might be in the wrong panel because the line is way in there. So we're gonna go back out, close this. Close this panel. I think we got to start from scratch. Build mode. All right. Bowling alley. Go back in. You cannot change properties while zooming in on objects. So I'm gonna take this. I could have just rebuilt this whole door like it's nothing to me. I really don't need this. I wouldn't mind people seeing inside, seeing how lit it is. you know? Now where is my other one? This is not what I'm trying to do. They would not let me touch this. Alright. So we did something wrong. Well, we didn't do something wrong, but I think I may have ungrouped the wrong thing when it wouldn't let me out. I had to close that properties panel. We're gonna grab this. See, the reason why this is still together is because I went inside the group and moved this. So when I get back out the group, it still knows that all of these are supposed to be grouped together. So we're gonna just go delete that, and we're gonna do something a little more simpler. First, what type of world do we want to make? Do we want to make like a hangout, something more interactive, uh, something with some role playing into it? It's up to you. It's infinite. It's infinite options. Of what you can do. It's so crazy. Like some of the worlds I've seen built, and I'll put some in another video. We'll go world hopping, as they say. I guess I don't know. What am I looking for now? Going back to preview mode. All right. What do we want to build? Let's say we do need a building though. first place you ever need, first thing you need is shelter. So we gotta get some shelter. We're not gonna go too big. But we do need shelter. Small house, something to do. Daycare. Up room. How big is this? Look at this. Why is this doing that? What is going on? That is gonna kill the vibes. I saw that the other day too. Like, it's gotta be in my settings. And I'm gonna figure that out. Let's start with some easy shapes. See, look at this. This is crazy. And how am I supposed to guide this down? I wonder, is that because snapping isn't on? Nope. Has nothing to do with anything. All right, so boom, we got a shape. Let's play with it a little bit. See what we can do. With these, you can stretch them as far wide as you need to. Yes, that is so weird. You can move them with the arrows along that same axis, which is Z. You can make it bigger, flatter. See how thin this is. But it's not that flat. You can make it thinner though. No, we used to. I don't know. This thing is killing me being like this. I think something is up. I might need an update or something. Look at this. This is nuts. But anyway, we're going to paint it. Let's paint it. So I say we want to, oops. All you would have to do is you have to come here. Why isn't this thing moving? Okay. Come here. You got different options. You got how much texture effect you want to apply to it, what texture effect, the scale of the texture, how small or big would these abrasions be, I guess, in the puff. Align texture to object button. That's pretty cool. We have to see what that does together. They got different color palettes, depending on, I would keep in mind of what I'm designing, because you do want it to look and feel as real as possible. And here we have a slider where you can get a little more defined in your color choices. That's pretty awesome. So then we got, what do we want to do? We want to turn this to this plastic. We just put our cursor here, press the button, which will be the pointer finger, the trigger button. Boom. I don't know if I want to even call it that. Not too big on guns. That's my business. But that's what plastic looks like. Let's try another texture. Let's try glow. And then with glow, we can increase or decrease the sensitivity. Also here on your cursor is a preview of which color you want to paste, color it. So we got the intensity at 0. Here's 40. It's pretty bright. It's turning everything a green color. Then we got super bright. Pretty much the whole world is green, and it's at 100%. So it's white, really. But this is good because you only allow so many lights, and those lights in your environment will be found in places like here. So you got dynamic light. So this is just light, and you can go in here with the properties menu and say, hey, I want spotlight, and it's gonna have an arrow showing you where you're pointing the light to, how intense you want the light, the distance you want the light to fall off, and the spread. How wide will it show? So then we're going to go here and point it. First, let's get rid of this because this is too bright. Oh, I just locked it. Okay. Take the lock off. To do that, and grab it. I think I just grouped all that together. We can start a dynamic light again. Now I'll show you how to group objects as well. So we got the light. Go back to the properties menu. In here, we have the intensity of the light, how bright it is, what type of light. Spotlight, we want the light to just shine from here, point, or do we want the light to focus on a certain spot? So we got the light, it's bright. So change the color in here as well. How wide you want the light to be, how far you want it to fall off, or how far should it shine, and the intensity. That's a pretty bright light. Let's go to preview mode. So the light is just shining here. We can't actually see the light. What's the difference between a dynamic light and using cheat code painting blocks white? You know, this is where you find your spawn points. You have to go in here, edit those. Projectile launch turrets. What else is super important right now? Oh, your environment. A mirror. Nice. Environment. Let's remove this. Close that. See, you can easily, quickly have a lot going on. Quick. Mirror, I'm going to move this over here so I ain't got to walk. Go to preview mode. Oh, it put me at the new spawn. Hey, it's your boy. We building. All right, enough of that. That was pretty sweet, Mirror. And what were we doing? It was something I was doing. See how easy it is? Imagine building something. If you don't stay on task, you will get lost in the sauce. It's a pretty bright light right here. All right. So we got trigger zones. Those I use when scripting. When person enters this, open this door type deal. Actual scripts. That is this. And go in here. Properties. This is where you write scripts. All right, boom. When world is started, we are looking for events, actions, set object visibility. So now we need an object. See how deep this gets so quick? But this the fun part. Value. Set. Ba, 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 ba. It's so deep. It's so deep. uh, it's so many things you could do. It's just like we're not even gonna go down this street right now. I just don't want to. No, it's deep. I forgot. It's deep. Yes. But that's scripting. And this is how you get things to interact with different actions and triggers. It's pretty dope. But we're not gonna even get into that. Text. If you want to write text, that's where you write text at. Type. Easy. Manipulate it how you want. Color it. Make it glow. What else we got here? Leaderboards. Set like quests for people to do. Particle effects. This is like how you make like smoke, but you can change these uh, to do different things. Scripting. Then we got doors. You got sounds. You can add sounds to objects depending on what's going on, where they are, uh, different things. I still got it. Somebody gave me that gun. Don't tell anybody. What did I say I was looking for? I think that's it. I think I kind of just showed a little bit more of the back end. I gotta figure this out, and then once I figure this out, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But please like, share, and subscribe. I wanna make sure the next video we start building something a little more solid. Come with a game plan. If you got any suggestions on what I should build, just leave it down in the comments. I really appreciate everybody for watching this video. And be back. I'm not gonna save anything to this world. What I gotta remember though is how to get back. Am I stuck in the meta? I don't remember. It's how to quit. That is crazy. Oh, I know why. I'm tripping. I'm stuck in build mode. So we're gonna close this. Go back to preview mode. Press my left flat button. And now I want to show you guys some of my worlds that I've built. First, today we are going to, I don't know what this is. I think I started that with somebody and they turned it into something else. I'm not sure. This is my very first world I built. Sleepy Towers. I was just learning how to script, make things move, and that. This is like something a little bit more. I took my time on a little bit more. I'm proud of this one. Yes, sir. Started from the bottom, now we here. Word in the meta. I've been in here in so long, I don't even know if this stuff still works. But we're here. I think I'm the only one that can come in. No, I think everyone can come in this way. Yeah, but this is my office, my fish tank. I made one of the fish interactive, added the birds. You can find them in the assets. It's my windows, 3D sign, bookshelf, you feel me? I got this controller right here. If you pick it up, TV come out the sky. How sick is that? Yeah, let's go. Uh, put that back. TV will go back when the world start over again. Got my own shirts. You feel me? You feel me? Those shirts on in here. This my brand right here. Y'all check it out. Kane and Abel. You feel me? It's really a real clothing brand. We're gonna go ahead and leave here. Oh, my light switch don't work. Oh, what else? I haven't been in here in so long, man. My boy, I made some plaques for my boy Gator. Lights do work. You feel me? We up out of here. I think this take me to the hallway. So that's like one way to skip the elevator. Added the sound of that. That's a sound gizmo. You know, a lot of this stuff in here is just glowing to keep my room lit, so I don't use a lot of lights. I'm going straight to the studio one. Did all the text. You know, coming in here. Like the backstage is limited, and you can script that to where though you can make an area and use the properties and specify that only 4 players can be in a zone at once. Come here, I got this. I got signs you can hold. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little talk show type vibe. Show you what it looks like now. Got the couch, got the pillows, everybody. I need to raise that up, being that we got legs now. I need to raise this up too, being that we got legs now. But yeah, I got a question. Maury. You feel me? We out of here. And here I got the backstage area. Click this. Get back here. You know, if you want to come on and be the host, sit here. They sit there, you know, hash out whatever they got to talk about, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot the mic was in here. You. Here we go. Here we go. I also scripted this stuff in here. When they welcome the host, there you go, got a little cheer. Quiet the crowd down. Hold your applause pops up top. Make sure you like the world. And we got here. Clues bomb. Drop one of Clues bombs for me. You feel me? Hey, y'all pipe down out here, all right? So you can come here, but I got an invisible barrier here. So this is like, if I was a producer, I had to come out here, tell the crowd like, look, man, you know, boot. Yeah, man, I spent a lot of time on this world. Yep. That's it. Make sure y'all come check it out. Word in the meta. Oh, dang, where's my trigger to leave? On the door handle. Yeah, but that's it. Is this my office? This is my office. I need to make a secret way for me to get there. Oh, dang, I can't go there. Back out the middle, Tactic. Know how I get. I'll be back. I need a chair in here. I had the chair, but I was messing around with the gravity and having it being able to move and slide, and it just went a little too far. Oh, turn the lights on. Let me pull my phone now so I can holler at y'all real quick. Yeah, but like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be creative. You got to open your mind, Craig. Open your mind. We building worlds from scratch. Mahalo. I'm out. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.